We are taking the Oklahoma Coca-Cola Southwest Beverages porch on the road this morning to the Tulsa Zoo for another Wild Wednesday.
The Tulsa Zoo has animals from all over the world, but they have plants and some that don't typically grow here in Oklahoma.
Alyssa Miller is live. She's going to teach us how they care for those plants. Maybe we can learn something ourselves.
Yes, there is a lot to learn from these guys. Some behind the scenes here at the Tulsa Zoo in one of their greenhouses with Andy Waltke. He is the curator of horticulture here at the Tulsa Zoo. So, I mean, tell us, a lot of people don't realize that there's a team like you just going behind the scenes, taking care of all the plants, and also it also helps take care of the animals, right?
Correct. So here at the Tulsa Zoo, we have a wonderful team that does everything to take care of all the plants that you see on grounds, but we also grow some plants to feed the animals and provide all the plants for the exhibits, which goes in line with providing the right plants and making sure that they're safe for the animals as well.
Yeah, so the animals come from all over the world, so you guys kind of have to bring in tropical plants, desert plants. I mean, point out some of the ones we have here that would be from those different type of climates.
Yeah, we do have a whole breadth of botany here at the zoo. So we take care of desert plants. We have some different examples of that. We have some little baby cacti that we separated and propagated here.
Very cool.
But then we also have all of our tropicals in the rainforest and a lot of our indoor displays as well. So this bird of paradise, so we recently split apart a big pot of them, and that's another way that we can make more plants as well.
And so you guys also do another cool thing here. You have to seed the plants too, because these don't grow in Oklahoma. So explain that process for me.
Well, yes, we do grow all the plants that we see on ground. So the last 2 years, it's been between 8,000 and 12,000 seedlings. And so by growing things by seed, we can grow virtually anything we want or have the ability to try. But also, we can grow greater numbers than anyone could ever hope to really buy, because we have a large space to fill and experiment with every year. One thing we've been trying to focus on is our native plants. A lot of those need a prolonged cold period in order for the seeds to germinate. So one of the things that we do here at the zoo is we do what's called stratification, cold stratification, and we actually take seeds and we put them in wet coffee filters, and I put these in the refrigerator. These have been in the refrigerator for 60 days.
And you said that's important because sometimes we don't have a long cold snap here in Oklahoma.
Correct. And a lot of these things will just have really poor germination, like milkweed.
Yep.
If I plant it right out of the pack, very few of them will grow. If I put them in some form of a wet medium and then I refrigerate them for 2 months, when they come out, that's mimicking what they would experience in nature, and so you're going to have much better success. And that's true for most of our native perennials, and that's what we've been really trying to grow to put out on grounds and kind of reintroduce a lot of the things we should be seeing.
And we are almost running out of time, but I wanted to talk about this because you have something here that's pretty neat as well.
Another way that we propagate plants, if not by seed, is by cutting. Depending on the plant, a lot of things you can just cut a branch off, and we have these little plugs here, and you put them in there,
cool.
You keep them warm, and then this stem will now grow roots. And then this will be planted in the ground, and this will be a whole new plant here within a month.
Well, you guys do a great job of keeping the grounds here beautiful, but I think it's just so cool to hear how it also helps out the animals, whether through enrichment or food. So thank you, Andy, so much for taking the time to explain all this to us this morning. And I do want to plug that you guys have a plant sale coming up. Tell people when that will be. I know we don't have all the information yet, but just when you're shooting for that.
It will be the first, pardon me, the first weekend of May. It's the first one that we've had since 2019, and we're really looking forward to it. We will put out some more promotional flyers, and that will be distributed amongst the community here soon.
All right, so you can get your hands on some of these awesome plants that they grow here at the Tulsa Zoo. Back to you guys.